Hi, I'm Blue from Hello the Future, and you can tell because I am wearing my shirt that says science on it and my necklace from Surly Amy that I'm going to talk about science today. Hooray! And because I don't actually know all that much about science, I kind of have sort of an 8th grade education. In science, I have a full education in other things. But anyway, because I don't know all that much about science, I'm going to tell you a story and then use it as a metaphor to talk about something I don't actually understand. So, the sound of music. I think that most of us know what that is, and it was a musical and then a movie, and you've probably heard of it. Anyway, so we watched The Sound of Music maybe every day when I was a kid, like this high. I don't know how high that is, 2 feet high? Anyway, we watched The Sound of Music just about every day. And in the song 16 going on 17, there is this lyric, which I'm going to have to sing for you now. Totally unprepared am I to face a world of men. Right, here we go. Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken. Right? Okay, so you know that. You're singing the song in your head now. Bum, 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 bum. Anyway, so when I was this high, I thought to myself that lyric, things beyond my ken, meant things beyond my Ken doll, like the doll. Like Liesl von Trapp in Salzburg, Austria in the last golden days of the 30s was nervous about real men. She was nervous and shy and timid and all that about things beyond the Ken doll that she no doubt went upstairs to play with her 6 brothers and sisters after Ralph went home and everyone stopped singing and dancing or something, right? I thought that because my observable experience of the world was pretty much limited to watching movies and playing with Barbies. So, anyway, so that was what I thought that lyric meant when I was this high. When I got a little older, now you probably can't see where my hand is, we're going to say maybe 6 or 7. My hand is out of frame now. When I was about 6 or 7, alright, my observable experience of the world changed, and it was about the time I learned that song, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, good tidings to you and your kin, right? And I'm like, what is this word? I do not know. So I went and I looked it up, and kin means family. We know that, I know that, you know that, we all know it, right? So anyway, so then the next time I saw The Sound of Music, which was probably that afternoon, something clicked inside my head and I said, okay, she's not singing about a Ken doll. That doesn't really make sense now, does it? She's singing, timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my kin, beyond my family. This is obvious. This makes perfect sense, right? I am afraid of boys who are not my family. I'm afraid of leaving my family. All of these things, right? Completely fits with my observable experience of the world. Boom! I thought that was the lyric of the song until I was 29 years old. And I was 29 years old up until last Friday. Anyway, so I seriously, this year, you can see it, it's in my Twitter history, I suddenly realized, oh wow, that is not what this song is saying. It is actually, ladies and gentlemen, now that I'm telling you this story, the lyric is actually things beyond my ken, K-E-N, just like I thought it was when it was the Ken doll, K-E-N, which means knowledge, things beyond my knowledge and understanding, right? Which is a word I did not know, kind of, really, until, kind of, now. Why am I telling you this? Why am I telling you this story that kind of has no purpose? Because there was this article about a week ago, and I will link to it. It was in Science Blog, and it said essentially that multiverses probably exist. And what is interesting about this is that my observable experience of the world contains no space for a multiverse. I cannot fathom what that would be like. I can think about it, sort of, in my head. But in my head, a multiverse feels to me kind of like Wi-Fi, and that doesn't even make sense. It's like, well, it's like floating around, but you can't see it. But it's like, there, right? No, so I know that does not make sense. But the interesting thing is that I understand, in a way that I didn't when I was 5, that my observable experience of the world is really, 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 really seriously incomplete. And somewhere there are scientists whose observable experience of the world actually leads them to believe that there are multiverses. And you may be one of them. And I kind of feel like that isn't fair. I mean, at least in the Sound of Music example, you know, the dictionary, if you look through it long enough, it does have all the words. I can find out what that word is, but I don't know how I can know enough science to find a way to process in my head how my observable experience of the world could contain the possibility of a multiverse. Because I looked at some charts and graphs, and they looked charty and graphy, and then I went back to practicing my guitar. So I do not know. But it strikes me, now that I have told you this story and this other story, right? It strikes me that this is one of the fundamental problems with science and skepticism, which is this. You can have every piece of information be true. This word sounds like the word Ken. The Ken doll concept makes sense in this sentence. Things beyond my ken, I am afraid of them. I am afraid of things outside of my Ken doll because I am afraid of growing up. All of these things make perfect sense and fit with an observable experience of the world and fit with sort of evidence-based things in your brain, and they can still be 100% completely wrong because your worldview is incomplete. Dang it. Anyway, that is all. I'm done now. Now let's go watch The Sound of Music on YouTube, okay? Thanks. Also, if you've stuck it out this long, I am still selling my book, The Red Book of Cordia, which I wrote when I was 16, which is kind of amazing and also hilarious, to raise money for my new album, Giant Robot Album, which will contain no multiverses, but it will contain some sounds of music. Woo! Links to buy The Red Book of Cordia also there. Thank you!